developing a vital citywide community and a positive future for Chicago's children. The public school system is at the heart of the city's future. As a foundational institution with a commitment to developing the capacity of children, its ability to educate students, particularly youth from at-risk communities, will have a major impact on the city's future. The Urban Imagination Network is a collaboration developed and facilitated by Imagine Chicago between 6 Chicago public schools and 5 museums: the Field Museum, the Shedd Aquarium, the Chicago Historical Society, the Chicago Botanic Garden, and Cole Children's Museum, to create in-school exhibits in the content areas of science and social studies that will improve reading comprehension.
And I would just like to say on this great day, which is the opening of the Urban Imagination Mini Student Museum, that it was a worthwhile activity. Some of the students at first said they could not put an exhibit together because it required a lot of research and all, but after they had to go through the process, that is the research and then the writing, and then submit typewritten research papers, and then to actually use an exhibit in order to reflect their findings, they found it was a worthwhile experience in that now they can claim ownership to something that will be everlasting here at Corliss High School.
First of all, the whole idea of helping children organize their learning to make the curriculum connection so we aren't teaching separate subjects, so that they see the things they learn in language arts, that they connect those with what they learn in science, social studies, art, physical education. Just the potential for the curriculum connections is amazing. The whole idea of encouraging youngsters to go out and do research, to create papers and projects and exhibit, to make their learning visual so that they can then share it with other members of their classroom, other members of the school community. The whole idea of connecting with sister schools so that our children are going to go out and teach other children in schools, and teachers, as the classroom teachers, an important part for us is that we are going to be trained and work with this process so that then we can then share it with those members of 2 other schools. So it's like that old thing, you find something good, go out and tell 2 friends, and they tell 2 friends. And this whole idea, even starting with 6th graders, I just see there's so much potential, because if we want our children to go on to higher education, they're going to have to do research at the high school level, at the college level, and we're going to do such a good job at it. We're going to have our youngsters going on to grad school, earn PhDs, possibly taking some of these positions in the museums.
Very simply, I think we have a long way to go from the one-time visit to a museum, maybe in the whole time that you're in school, to being able to really look at a museum as a part of your life and as a place where you can learn and learn in different kinds of ways. It's not learning through books, it's not learning through someone lecturing, it's a very active kind of learning in a place that never goes away for your whole life. So I think a partnership like this is really instrumental in trying to make that shift in education and in trying to make that shift.
When children or students are allowed to create their own exhibits, that whole idea of the formality is really turned on its head. And an exhibit could be anything. An exhibit could be like this beautiful horse right here that's just made out of paper mache and chicken wire and 2x4s. And it's just, because it comes from the heart of the kids who made it, it's a really powerful image.
This is my school, Lac School, and this is sights to see, and this is my neighborhood, and this is where I live, and this is my house. This is my project, and this is an Indian.
The teachers, principals, and parents who currently participate in this innovative network are acting as agents of change to revitalize their schools through an asset-based approach. Through planning and integration of visual, interactive learning into the curriculum, each school is developing an on-site museum, working in partnership with a different museum each year. Now, in its 2nd year, this 4-year development process has been funded by the Chicago Annenberg Challenge through the year 2000.
They hear, stand, they understand, they listen. And it's 2, it goes to the visual. They read books, they see things, then it goes to the mind. They understand it's curiosity, which sparks them to ask questions. They ask questions, and then that means that they can do hands-on. They can build and make their own exhibits. So this is how the UIN help the kids at doing and do-it-yourself exhibits.
I think justice, Ronald Marston had a wonderful definition of justice.